I ran into this guy that I know the other day whose wife has left him for another man. And this guy, he's like still wearing his wedding ring, and he's got kind of the hopeful, hey, we're gonna make it through this kind of feeling, and he's trying to kind of convince himself that it's gonna be okay, but it just doesn't look like she's coming back. And this other friend of mine, she was telling me that she doesn't really have the same kind of beliefs as her family. And every time she goes to a family reunion, she said they all just turn on her, and they said they just get mean and angry, and she says it just gets ugly really fast, and she leaves in tears every time. It's like everyone I know has wounds. And some are small, kind of petty, you just need to get over it. But a lot of people, they're big and serious and deep wounds. I was talking to this girl I know the other day, this friend of mine, and partway through our conversation, she just said, she's like, you know what, I was raped. It's like we could speculate why all this happens and why people do these kinds of things, and we could try to figure it out forever. But I think what we want is to be free from this, don't we? It's like we want to be alive and healthy and whole. I mean, I don't want what somebody else did to me to determine what my life is going to be like. Do you? Because sometimes it's big things, and sometimes it's small things. I mean, maybe for you it's just an offhanded comment by somebody you don't even know, but maybe it was somebody that you really loved or that you still love, and they left you. Or maybe just a business partner who took the money and ran, or a relative who abused you, or a friend who turned on you. And it's you try not to think about it, but then if you're like me, then you end up thinking about it more than ever. And it's we want to put this stuff behind us, but how? Or have you ever had this happen? It's you think you're over it, you think you're okay, you think it's in the past, and then you either run into the person or you run into something that reminds you of them and what they did to you, and then it all comes back like worse than ever. And it's you thought you were over it, but now you're more into it than ever, and the wound is reopened, and it hurts more than ever. And then it becomes a day or a week or 10 years later, and now it's become a part of you. It's you can't shake it and can't leave it behind. And so then eventually what happens is revenge becomes our only hope, and we aren't free.